Boom! All right, Kenman here, and today's unboxing is another in my new series, All in One Day. Found, ordered, shipped, delivered, and videotaped all in the same day. I didn't know I was getting this knife when I woke up this morning, but here it is. We're making a video. Which one did I get? Let's go. I made this purchase at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. Civivi bag on the floor. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. All right, I do have some affiliate links. One of them is with Civivi. They are all down below. If you click on one of those links and make a purchase, it does help support the channel. I appreciate it. But we've got a Civivi here. I got the one-day challenge. So like I said, I went on Amazon. I clicked pocket knives. Ooh, I got 2 silicas. Lucky me. Clicked on pocket knives and clicked on what can be delivered today. And there was a larger list than when I went the first time. There's actually a few more on there. So how about that? We may continue this series. But I saw this one. I've seen it many times. I just don't have one. And this gave me the reason to go for it with the all-in-one. Got a couple stickers. Yeah. Nice Civivi sticks. Little product warranty info. Nice cloth. Some of their knives. Award-winning knives from Civivi. Civivi just started carrying some of their knives at Walmart now. Who's gone to Walmart to pick one up? Pretty good stuff. That's nice of them to be able to get in there. And here we are, mini bag on the floor. Today we have the Civivi Mini Praxis. Faboosh. Very common knife. Like I said, I've seen it many a times. It's a smaller one, but that choke up. I'm starting to fall in love with smaller knives that have a good choke up spot, because it does give it that size where now you can do the tasks you want to do with it, but it's not so large that it feels like it's too much in your pocket or a lot to hang around or holding on to. These feel nice. This isn't bad. I do have many Civivis in the collection. I just, like I said, don't have this one yet, but I do now. All right, what are we looking at? The Civivi Mini Praxis has a D2 black coated steel blade right there. Looks like there's no writing on it. Wow. There's no branding on that anywhere. How about that? Unless it's hidden somewhere, I'm not noticing it. You got the little Civivi on the captive pivot, which is cool. It's not even silver. It's just all black on black. So they've got this OD green and black, kind of very clean look. I like that. G10 scales here with that little standard texture on the top, little contoured edge, give it that little bit of a curve. Couple little finger sections right there to kind of get into. When I put my 2 there, my pinky does sit on the end, but it's right on the edge, but it does have that forward choke finger choil area. Then you've got a bunch of extra space in the back. That is nice. This will be a good user. This is a budget knife. These are like $30 right now anyway. And you can order it and get it in the same day. Who enjoys this new kind of series I started? If you do, hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Drop is nice. Flipper tab only, flicks out real easy. Let's actually see if we can get on that fuller, and you can flick it out, even though there isn't really a space or something designed for that, but it does kind of have that little thicker edge right there, which allows you to kind of get that middle finger on there and flick it out, which is cool. I dig it. It's got good action. Drops shut really good. Okay, so it's got that liner lock. Here's our detent. Nice, strong detent at the end. I'll try to fail one, really soft push. That detent has got some strength. I think I could probably fail one if you really try. But if you go in there just to do a normal open, just a normal light switch, it flips out every time. That detent is great. And the action, this feels good. It drops down nice. Got to get in there good to do that flick out. But like I said, it's not designed for that. But how cool is it? Pocket clip cannot be swapped to the other side, which is fine. But it would be nice on something like this. It's a simple, clean design. They just would have, you could just put one more hole right there. Although they do have it recessed, which is nice. Because that's going to slide in the pocket and not really get caught up on anything the way they've got that. The screws drop down in there nice. So they would have to actually cut a little bit more on this side to do that. But I don't mind. It's fine like this. That liner lock has some access cut out a little bit on this side here. A couple little notches, kind of bumps right there for you to get your thumb into. Works real easy to get in there and get her to drop shut. Great action on this Mini Praxis. Who's got one? You got a regular size Praxis? Feels like it's a nice solid user from Civivi. Okay, we have a very, very tiny little rack of jimps right there. It almost has a little bump. So it's like you put your thumb on there and my thumb kind of rolls off the edge of that. I almost think that should go out a little bit further. I would kind of appreciate that. When you get that choke up, it kind of pushes down into that ramp. It's kind of an interesting feel. I think that could have been a little more like a harpoon coming out here a little bit, but it's all in the style of the knife. Feels okay. Index finger gets all the way out to the end. I do have a larger hand. This will be a good user. Okay, blade is centered nicely. Very solid. Looks really thin. This is going to be a thin, slicey blade. But yeah, that's nice and solid. No movement, no real play. Yeah, I'd like to see some more jumps on the end of there, but not bad. Let's get a few close-ups. Real simple, clean design. That extra contoured edge, kind of a little deeper than a standard, like something where it's rounded on the edge, but it doesn't quite have that contour. So that extra little contour in there makes it feel nice. Okay. What do we got? Definitely a smaller knife, under 7 inches. 6 3/4 end to end, about a 3-inch blade. Someone could try to say it's 3 1/4, but you're really looking at about 3-inch. But the cutting surface with that huge finger choil is really only about 2.5. And 3 3/4 for the handle. Definitely not a full sizer. That blade is thin. All the way up here, we're looking at about 9 when I get nice and flat. The 9 does kind of carry out to about here. And it's got that little top cut, removes some, gives that nice line across there. And then it just kind of tapers out. Very thin. Should be nice and slicey. Handle. Also thin, a little under 1/2 inch. It's pretty standard. Thickest spot, about 1.8 inch back here. I keep forgetting to grab my scale when I do unboxings. I don't know why. I swallowed the fly. All right, 2.76. I take everything next to the Pyrite 3.67. The new budget line from Concept. Tenable. This is the Tenable, God, I'm losing my mind. Anomaly. Just another new one. It's kind of in that same price range. Figured I'd show that off since it's a nice new company. But yeah, we're pretty light at 2.76. But it is the Mini Praxis. All right. I put everything next to the old CJRB Pyrite. Great budget knife, EDC, not quite full size. They got a lot of different styles and varieties. I mean, rose gold buoy. But yeah, this is the classic Pyrite Alt. Awesome button lock user. Mine's pretty dirty. But yeah, so the Pyrite isn't quite a big full-size knife, but it is larger than this Mini Praxis. It's got a beat by a 1/2 inch or more on the handle. And the blade is just a little bit longer. Cutting surface is probably a 1/4 inch. But overall length of the blade is actually fairly similar. I did just get the new version of the Kaiser Assassin in Ultim. Kind of a similar little style shape. Assassin is definitely bigger, but that blade is about the same. I wish, if anything, on the Assassin that it had that finger choil like this for that choke up spot. You don't mind it in some cases, but I do like that feel when you can get up in there like that to do some tighter work like this, or even when I go to do a cut like this, I can see my middle finger. Sometimes I'll put it in that area right there for kind of like a pinch grip kind of a scenario. Since I have longer hands, sometimes I don't want it way up like that, so I might wrap it around for that control. But again, everyone has a different hand size, style, what they feel is comfortable for when they're doing their tasks. What's everyone think about the Mini Praxis? Wow, my words today, I tell you. I'm liking it. Like I said, I got a lot of knives from Civivi. One of my favorites from Civivi is the Vision FG. It's got that super lock on the back. Really fun, fidgety action. Civivi makes a lot of cool stuff. Definitely give them a look. I got my affiliate link down below if you want to check something out. And yeah, give this one a go. All in a day. If you need a knife today and you aren't sure what to do, go on Amazon, buy it now, find one that's delivered today, look up the Civivi Mini Praxis, and in a couple hours, you could be doing this just like I am now. Want to see my other one from this video? Check it out up here. Otherwise, boom, stay sharp. I'll see you soon.